Cannabis is like any other agricultural product and is subject to rigorous testing. This can be quite expensive, but it also assures customers that the cannabis is safe to consume.
My name is Kevin McKernan. I'm the Chief Scientific Officer of Medicinal Genomics. When a lot of states started implementing regulations that mimic the food industry, we were the first in the marketplace with tools that could address the microbial problems with genetics. So there's about 180 different Aspergillus species out there. Some of them are used for making sake, some are used for making soy sauce. Most of them aren't harmful, but there's 4 in particular that they have found in the lungs of immunocompromised patients that cause a disease known as aspergillosis. We now have a network of labs all over the country and all over the world that test cannabis products. So they test them for all these microbes at limits that are probably lower than you'll find on cheeses or lettuces and chicken, right? They test them for pesticides at lower limits than they allow in other marketplaces.
There are 180 types of Aspergillus. Only 4 are known to be pathogenic to humans. Currently, cannabis testing requires tests for all 180 types. Wouldn't it be great if we could just test for the harmful versions and allow growers the opportunity to use the other beneficial microbes in the growing process?
There are 2 tests that sit in the cannabis field right now that still use these sort of total aerobic count and total yeast and mold tests, and they're kind of like tarot cards. They're just measuring total bioburden, and we don't know if that bioburden is good or bad for you, but they tend to say if it's above a certain limit, fail all this product from this grower. We think it's a horrible idea. Let's stop testing total yeast and mold because we don't really know what we're testing there, and test these things that are in the clinical literature as harming people. We think the right way to grow cannabis is to use other biological agents there, not pesticides and fungicides. And if you put in these total tests, you basically, by default, you make it illegal for them to use any biocontrol agents, which is the greenest way to actually grow cannabis, is to put other microbes there that are harmless to humans to help the plant. When you take that tool away from them, well, they start using pesticides and fungicides that aren't actually on the list. They know which ones you test for. So they're, okay, we're going to have to pick this one they don't test for and use that to get rid of the problem. So we're trying to educate the regulators that there are side effects. If you put certain regulations in, you're going to have a cat and mouse game on the pesticide front. But if you get rid of these ones that we don't have any clinical evidence for, you're going to actually encourage probably better behavior from everybody in the marketplace.